Good morning, everyone, and thanks for spending part of your day with us here on Local 5 Live. Lisa's footwear is that
setting
part
a
of
trend.
your
I'm setting a new trend today.
Trendy
Isn't it
Wednesday?
beautiful? I'm gonna put stickers on them now and stuff.
Oh.
No, okay, so honestly, you and I were joking that I'm gonna have to like wrap myself in bubble wrap, but for the amount of times I've fallen down in my life.
She may only be wearing Crocs from here forward, so just no judgment, okay, you guys?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna get a matching one for my left foot, and then I'm gonna get a black pair.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a red pair.
Okay.
And maybe like a dressy pair with like maybe a little heel.
No heels.
And no wedges. No wedges.
Nothing. Flats only.
And I am just gonna wear these for the rest of my life.
Oh gosh. Okay, so
No, I rolled my foot on Thursday when I got home from work. Literally like 3:30 in the afternoon, roll my foot. And I was like, oh, it hurts really bad, but I didn't think anything of it. And then to all our wonderful viewers at our town on Friday, they're like, Lisa, you need to go to like urgent care or whatever. So huge shout out actually to our partners at Bellin.
Yes.
I went to the Titletown walk-in clinic.
Okay.
And within 2 hours, I knew that I had a broken bone in my foot. I was geared up with a boot and on my way out the door to go tour University of North Dakota.
all right.
On my knee scooter. With
Can't
the
hold
family.
moms down, that's for
I was
sure.
like, I'm not going to let this ruin that tour. But yeah, it's frustrating. So Brandon says to me this morning, boy, you just can't catch a break. And I said, what do you mean? I think I catch all the breaks.
Yeah, too many breaks. No more breaks.
So
yeah.
unlike the ankle, I can walk on it with the boot.
Okay.
It's just frustrating. That's
I'm
all.
sure.
But
I am
there you go.
confident, but-
I'm gonna. If you have some stickers, send them to me. Maybe I'll put a bunch of
there
stickers
you go.
on
We
it.
can all have all of our guests sign it each
Should
day.
have put like a UND sticker on it, like
you go.
all the places the boot has been.
I like it.
All right.
Positive outlook on
Anyway,
that.
yes,
Well, you
so-
could even trek your way over to the training camp. Plenty of seats to be had. We are gearing up for that, and we're starting at the Pro Shop before we catch up with some railbirds as this summer tradition returns to Titletown.
Plus, we've got games for the whole family. We'll take a look at some of the best sellers and what's new at the game board in our town, Sheboygan.
Then spice up your summer with a recipe for margarita beef with orange salsa.
Also, does your kitchen need a tune-up? The remodeling options that have you back to cooking fast and why kitchen tune-up is so trustworthy.
You know, we told you that it is National Ice Cream Month all of July, but today is a very special day to celebrate.
It's National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. It's also, separately, National Sprinkles Day, but in my opinion, they make the best combo. Thomas Jefferson actually is accredited with the first vanilla ice cream recipe recorded by an American, and he helped to popularize the dessert in the U.S. That recipe is housed at the Library of Congress. The history of sprinkles and who invented them remains highly debated. I don't care. I love vanilla. We stopped at, went through a drive-thru. I got a vanilla shake, and everybody's like, why vanilla? It's such a good flavor.
It is. I love, though, I always forget about flavors. Our viewers are commenting on Facebook right now. I said, share your favorite flavor, because I do always stick to my traditional, my go-to. So share your favorite, and maybe we'll find some new ones to love.
I'll take that one right there.
It looks pretty tasty. Well, flavor meets fandom as Chips Ahoy and Netflix series Stranger Things collaborate to create this. It's a new Chips Ahoy Stranger Things limited edition cookie. It's described as a treat that is as otherworldly as it is delicious. The cookie is inspired by the Upside Down from the show, and it features a new Chips Ahoy chocolatey base, fudge chips, and a red strawberry flavored filling. And there is also glow in the dark packaging.
Okay.
All right, we'll try it. Another collaboration product. This one really kicks up the fashion in your life.
This one is for the lovers of Chili's restaurants and cowboy boots made by Tecovas.
I think so.
They're both Texas brands. Well, now you can wear boots made with the same material that's used in Chili's iconic red boots. The companies say this first-of-its-kind collab turns the most comfortable seat in the house into the most comfortable boots, along with a matching booth belt, blending Chili's legacy and some of Tecovas best-selling styles. Okay, the boots, both for men and women, go for $345. The belt for $75. They'll be available online starting July 29th for a limited time. I mean, you know, you could be like incognito then, sitting in your booth. People like, is there a customer there?
Can we just paint your booth red for a cost of a can of paint at Menards and call it a day?
Hey, just go to Menards and be like, I'll take Chili's red booth
Chili's
red,
red
please.
booth vinyl colored.
All right. Well, let's say congrats to our Local 5 Live fan of the day, Barbara Van Hoosen of Green Bay.
All right, let's find out where you're headed, Barbara. Skater's Edge. Fun times await you. We'll send you that certificate in the mail.
All right, it's Trendy Tuesday on a Wednesday, of course. And if you've never been to the Furs and Clothing of Distinction end of season clearance sale, you should get down there now. It has started with cool items like this top I'm wearing. To give you an idea of the deals, this was originally $85, then on sale for $49.99. Now it's 50% off, making it $25. There are a lot of fabulous deals at Furs and Clothing of Distinction, downtown Green Bay.
Local 5 Live Chairs, sponsored by McMahon's Furniture of Luxembourg. Portions of Local 5 Live, sponsored by
Welcome back. Real people based in Wisconsin and real cash offers for your home, no repairs needed.
Best news ever. iBuyWI is ready to make an offer. Owner Corey Raymond is here to explain what sets their company apart. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to be back.
All right, tell us a little bit about what iBuyWI is and what you guys do.
Yeah, well, you mentioned a little bit earlier, so we're a home buying company based right here in Green Bay. We service anywhere that this broadcast is hitting, though, so anywhere in Northeast Wisconsin. Even a little bit up in the UP, we get up there once in a while. But we're really here to solve unique problems that people have with their real estate. It's not as cut and dry as maybe some people thought selling their home was, maybe on the market or those types of things. There's a lot of unique situations out there, and that's what we pride ourselves in, helping people get through those.
And giving
times.
back is something that's really important to your company culture. Talk about some of the ways that you do that.
Yeah, so last year we did a missions trip down to Ensenada, Mexico. So we took our team and some other local folks here. We went down and built a house for some people who desperately need a house. I mean, I think we see poverty here, and you know, it can be pretty jarring. But when we get into some of these other countries and you can see some of the situations that those folks live in, it's really cool to be able to give back and be able to help people have a home and a safe place that they can live. And we know how important that is, you know, to have a safe home and a safe place. And now we're partnering up here locally with HUA, which is going to support our veterans here locally. So we're doing some things to help them with their financial education programs, and we're hoping to be able to raise enough money to give them to give a vet a dog this year. So a service dog, yeah. So.
Well, let's talk a little bit about how fast someone can close on a home once they reach out to you. I know it's obviously varies,
Sure.
but is there a general rule?
The fastest we could do it is usually about 7 days.
Oh.
So yeah, it can be pretty fast. I would say though most people don't need to close that quick. Okay. It's pretty rare. A lot of times what we find is even though we can close fast, what a lot of our customers really love is that we can be flexible with the timeline. So they may be needing to get a new home, and if they were to list it and have somebody else who's going to move in, they might have to try to rush out of that home and, you know, feel like they're pressed to buy another house, where we can be a little more flexible. We can say, hey, you pick the day, you pick the time, we'll work around it and we'll make it happen.
Okay. Let's talk about what types of homeowners you typically work with.
It can be really anything. In fact, recently we've started to work with a lot of mobile home homeowners. So it's kind of a unique new little niche that we've been getting into and helping people in some of the mobile home parks be able to liquidate their mobile homes, which is unique. But we do everything from, you know, the mobile home to the single family house to, we work with a lot of landlords looking to sell their rental properties and everything in between.
So I know there are some common misconceptions about cash home buying.
Yeah.
Can you clear some of those up for us?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest ones we hear a lot of times is like, you know, we're just some lowballing vultures out there just trying to steal people's homes, right? And you know, that's not the case. We you know, last time I think, Lisa, we talked about like if somebody's interested in selling their home, just give us a call. It's no obligation, just a conversation is the tagline that we use, and that's the approach we take. If we come out and we look at somebody's home, we're there to provide education, we're there to be a resource, more of a consultant for them. And if our number works for them, great. If it doesn't, hopefully we can connect them to somebody who's a better fit for them in their unique situation.
The customer stories of relief that they share on their website, worth a listen. So go check out the testimonials at ibuywi.com. Give them a call, 920-643-0000.
Or you can get social with them on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
You need some new Packers gear to sport during training camp.
Well, Jordan's getting a glimpse into what's new at the Pro Shop. It's ahead of today's first public practice.
Well, today marks the start of the Green Bay Packers' 80th training camp. It's a tradition that began in 1946 under Curly Lambeau.
And has grown definitely since then. If you want to sport your pride on your sleeve, your head, anywhere, the Packers Pro Shop has you covered with a ton of new finds and classic favorites, and that's where we find Jordan. He's probably getting dressed up today. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm not getting dressed up because we have to literally leave here and run to practice to get to the next segment. We're going to talk about that in a second, but we got Derek Dimmer here. And Derek, I thought July was going fast, and all of a sudden I'm back in the pro shop. What's going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we just finished the draft, and today the season is starting. Training camp is here. Everyone's here for practice.
Yeah.
This is the calm before the storm in the store because everyone's outside.
Yeah.
They'll all be coming in after.
I've seen a lot of smiles on people's faces. Obviously, when you come back in here and you get to see all this new gear, this is really cool. This is like the first chance to see some of the new stuff, right?
Yeah, we've had a lot of new stuff since the draft. So if you haven't been here since the draft, stop on in. I'm wearing the training camp T-shirt and the official training camp
I love
cap.
that.
So this is what you're going to see all the coaches wearing. You're going to see some of the players in the training camp cap.
Yeah.
Some other things going on that this spring, or this summer, I should say. These have been gone for a while, and they're finally back. Jordan Love limited jerseys.
Oh, I like
so
this.
These are the stitched numbers and letters with the mesh body. These run $175.
Yeah.
This is a step up from the standard game jersey. This is what people have been asking for and wanting, and they are finally back in stock.
Now, I did ask you a question off camera. Are we going to have Matthew Golden jerseys?
We are going to have Matthew Golden jerseys in the fall.
In the fall?
We don't have them yet.
And
we are
why
still
not?
waiting because rookies can still make the decision to change their number.
Got
So
it.
if you remember when he was drafted, he did go through a number change.
Yeah.
So we just want to be extra careful. We don't want him. We don't want to sell
You don't
anybody a
want to print a bunch
jersey.
of them and
That's
yeah,
right. We don't want anybody
wow.
to. It's a patience. Just if everyone has a little bit of patience, we'll get everyone the right jersey.
I love it.
In due time.
We're moving down here.
Yeah, Sterling Sharp.
Man, Sterling Sharp, the Hall of Fame.
Well-deserved
This is great. Yeah.
NFL Hall of Fame induction.
What do you got for him?
So we've got a small selection of Hall of Fame inductee items. Got a couple in the back here I'll show you as well. A couple different
cool.
T-shirts, the hat, the coin. There's a pennant. We are going to have jerseys coming around September.
Okay.
So the Sterling Sharp jersey, if you're looking for that from Mitchell and Ness, that'll be here in a month or two.
Yeah, this is great for a man cave or something like that.
Absolutely.
Have something up on the wall or whatever.
And we don't have a ton of it, so once this stuff is gone, it's going to be gone for the Hall of Fame induction for Sterling.
Let's get back to training camp a little bit. What are your hours this week? Is it like a normal schedule for you guys?
Yeah, so we've got a lot going on this week, but it is a normal week for hours. So the Packers Pro Shop is open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday. Saturday is 10 to 6, and Saturday is 9 to 6, and Sunday is 10 to 5.
But the schedule goes on.
Yes.
Because just in 2 weekends we have family night and everything. That's 2 weekends from now. So
You got it.
Do you have anything going on for that?
Yeah, we do. So every year for the last 3 years, I think this is the 4th year in a row, we do airbrushing for family night. So if you're coming to family night with the kiddos, you can come into the store and have a T-shirt airbrushed on the back. A guy comes in from Miami.
Yeah.
He'll put their name on it with a really cool design that you get to pick from.
Yeah.
And it's just part of the purchase of the shirt.
That's
so
really
you
cool.
don't need to pay extra for it.
And you were saying something with the shareholders meeting.
Yeah.
Talk about that quickly.
Yeah, so we've got practice today, tomorrow, and Friday. And on Friday is the shareholders meeting. And that is the one time a year that if you are a shareholder, you can come into the Packers Pro Shop and purchase shareholders merchandise. So we will have it for sale Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
After the shareholders meeting, it all gets taken out of the store and goes back on the website.
Cool.
So you have to be verified as a shareholder to purchase it. Not anybody, you can't come in off the street and buy shareholders merchandise. So when you come in on Thursday and Friday, we will verify that you're a shareholder, we will sell it to you, and then you can go to the meeting wearing your new shareholder apparel, and then after it's all said and done, we put it back on the website.
All right. I miss Lisa, but great job today, Derek. This was fantastic. I got to get to the start of practice, everybody, so I got to go. We'll see you in a few minutes.
I know, with all those people down there, that's going to be a haul. Thanks, Jordan.
We take a live look outside now through our Storm Team 5 Skyview network. Dry right now in the Stadium District. Jordan and the team at Storm Team 5 are watching some developments later this afternoon and evening. We'll have that update for you coming up.
Well, the summer's about halfway over, and that means it's time to think about saving for the final sunshine days and to start planning for, should we say it, the fall.
Well, we have the top seasonal products at the best prices this week from Epic Discounts. It's from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I am Ashley Howard. I want you to take out your phone and scan the QR code and get ready to save big. Today's lineup is just going to blow you away, so let's jump right in. First up, the Ninja Creamy Ice Cream Maker. If you've ever wanted to create your own ice cream, sorbet, or gelato at home, this is the machine for you. Just freeze your base, pop it in, and enjoy rich, creamy frozen treats in minutes. We tested it in the Best Reviews testing lab, and it is clear to see why everyone on social media is just raving about it. Let's keep enjoying that summer weather with the sounds and sights of the outdoors with the Net View by Bird 5 Smart Bird Feeder. If you are a bird lover, this is a must-have. This innovative bird feeder uses AI technology to identify over 6,000 bird species, sending you a notification every time a bird visits. It also features a built-in camera so you can watch the birds up close through your smartphone. Next, the brand new Apple iPad Air 11-inch, powered by the M3 chip. Built for Apple Intelligence, it includes 256 gigabytes of storage, Wi-Fi, a 12-megapixel front and back camera, Touch ID, and all-day battery life. It's light as a feather and powerful enough for creative pros, students, and everyone in between. And speaking of those students, parents of the high school class of 2025 or current college students, many colleges want that first tuition payment by Friday. If grants or federal loans don't cover everything, scan the QR code or head to money.com to compare lenders and start the application process. Most students apply with a parent cosigner to lock in lower rates. But here's a detail that parents are going to appreciate. Once eligible, your student can apply for cosigner release, which takes your name off the loan. You can fund up to 100% of school certified costs, tuition, housing, even books with no application fees. Visit money.com, click the banner, and finish the 3-minute application and lock in your rate before the Friday deadline. Let's get a look at all of our products and services for the season. Head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar.
You can find more on the products and where to buy them. WeAreGreenBay.com. Click on Marketplace.
Couple scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning. Those are going to be on the weaker side, but later today, the second round is looking stronger, if not severe. Between 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. this evening, we're expecting a threat for damaging winds and heavy rain. But there also might be a couple spin-up isolated tornadoes as well up in north central Wisconsin that we'll be watching carefully for you today. As we go throughout Futurecast, notice that these showers and weaker thunderstorms continue to weaken as they head closer to Lake Michigan. There still might be a shower or isolated thunderstorm around the midday hours. Now, after that, the sun's going to come out. It's going to get really hot and muggy, and even hotter than yesterday, even muggier than yesterday, believe it or not. And the next round of thunderstorms that you see here moving through, starting at 5 or 6 o'clock, well, those are going to tap into that extra heat and humidity. So there could be some heavy rain, of course, with that severe threat too. There's 10 o'clock tonight, there's midnight. And then what we're looking at tomorrow is a rejuvenation of a front that could bring back some spotty showers and thunderstorms, especially midday and afternoon on Thursday. The rainfall forecast, so this is taking it from now to daybreak tomorrow. Looks like the rain totals will be less than a half an inch generally south of Green Bay, north of Green Bay, where you see those colors of blue, purple, and red. That's anywhere from about an inch to maybe 3 inches of total rainfall, especially for the evening tonight. The dew point temperatures are climbing into the mid 70s. This is off the charts humidity. Highs today, upper 80s and low 90s. So you couple the heat and the humidity, you're going to be sweating outside as your body tries to cool off, but the sweat doesn't evaporate, so it makes it feel warmer, and that's why we have a heat advisory where the heat index, or feels like temperature, could be from 100 to maybe 105 at most. So today, 88 degrees on the thermometer, but scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning, giving way to more storms over the north later today, in between a heat advisory. And then tonight, scattered storms mostly to the north, a warm and muggy night of 74. The 7-day forecast has some more spotty storms tomorrow and a little bit cooler Thursday, Friday.
Well, this year, Brown County United Way is celebrating 100 years.
Rashad Cobb is Chief Philanthropy Officer with the Brown County United Way. Here now to explain how they are celebrating and the good work they do in the community. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's start with that centennial. What makes you so proud to be part of the United Way?
There are a number of things. I would say chief among them is 100 years in the community supporting individuals in need. And so as you kind of alluded to, this is our centennial year. We'll have a gala coming up on Saturday, November 8th, where we'll get a chance to really speak to the things that we've done as a community with the help of our workplace partners and individuals over the last 100 years. And then we'll also begin to set course for the next 100 years and begin to talk about the support we'll need, the critical support we'll need to be able to accomplish those goals for the next 100 years.
Can you help us understand the need in our community? You guys say ALICE is everywhere. Explain to us who ALICE is.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. So ALICE is an acronym that stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed. And in our community, that's about 1/3 of individuals who struggle to meet their basic needs. It's slightly over 1/3 of individuals who struggle to make ends meet, given the rising cost of basic needs in our community. So a lot of individuals and families are forced with making decisions between paying their rent or getting car repairs, paying for medicine, or getting quality childcare for their children. And those are choices individuals and families shouldn't have to make.
How is the United Way helping to address those needs?
Yeah, I appreciate that question also. United Way does that in a number of ways. I would highlight 3 ways in particular. We provide grants to our nonprofit partners who do a phenomenal job of giving direct services to individuals in community and families. We also play a role in using our data and networks to also influence system level change around affordable housing and affordable childcare. And then I would say lastly, we give people an opportunity to advocate on issues that are critical to individuals and families that are in need.
You can't do it alone. How can the community help? I know every year here at WFRV we have a United Way campaign, and that's one of the ways.
Yeah, so we have our workplace campaigns, as you alluded to, but in addition to that, we also have ways for people to come in and learn about the happenings in the community, some of the needs through our Community Champions program, and then we also coordinate volunteer opportunities for community members or workplaces to get things done in community to be impactful as well. So the workplace campaigns, individuals giving, volunteering, coming to learn about community needs, there's a number of ways that United Way can provide a vessel for you to get involved.
Talk about donating to the United Way, because what I like about it is that I know that you have vetted these organizations and that you have partnered with the people who really have the most impact in our community.
Yeah, so working with United Way gives you an opportunity to trust that we have working relationships with these nonprofit partners. We talk to them almost on a daily basis to really understand what's going on in their world. Our community impact team spends time talking directly to individuals who work in the field to help inform our work and how we set up our initiatives to meet the needs of community.
Well, we appreciate the work that you and your team are doing. Happy 100th, and
hey, thank you.
Looking forward to the work in the next 100, BrownCountyUnitedWay.org, if you're looking to donate or if you're looking to be connected with one of their programs.
Thanks, Rashad.
Thank you.
Welcome back. It is time for Our Town, Sheboygan County, presented by Cellcom. Modern board and card games are truly works of art.
And the game board in Sheboygan likes to feature them unboxed so that your family can see what your next game night will look like.
Today we explore this historic charm of the business in downtown Sheboygan.
I'm Lynn Podian. I'm the owner of the game board here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I've been doing this since 2006. We sell games, but we also do a lot of things about brain health. So it's about the socialization of using games to help people better themselves. This building was built in 1870. There's a gorgeous tin ceiling. The mahogany cases that you see to the sides were built in 1905. This is a 15-foot high ceiling, so you're getting to see the glass as it goes up. Well, each one of these cases holds about 6 demos on average. And so we try to put out 4 to 6 different games so that they can be showcased so people can see them. We like to have them open because once again, you know, board games are so beautiful. The stuff inside is even more gorgeous than you would expect. So a box doesn't just do it justice. So we have those games down below. Each one of these sections here that are like little alcoves, we have like with household goods. So we have our recipes, our cookbooks, our coffee and teas. We have towels and soaps and things like that. We have this whole section down the middle that has puzzles, children's games, party games, and then our top 40, things that we enjoy a lot. And then in the back, we also have dice and RPG games. This is Chipsy. This is one of our new games this year that we really like. You have poker chips on the table, and you're trying to find, in this case, you're trying to find the colored chips that match for you, but you could also be going by the numbers. So you'd be flipping over the chips until you find your color. And I'm blue, so I'm hoping to find a blue one really soon. Oh, cool, and then I would be able to keep it. In the meantime, maybe purple found this one. Let's see, red found that one over there. But we're all doing this at the same time. And you can also play the game not just by color, but you can play it by color and in numerical order, so you can't pick it up until you find the 1, the 2, the 3. You can also use it just to find all the 7s or all the 5s or all the 4s. It's really good helping people use the right and left brain and the cognitive connections, so helping them rebuild those neurons and make some good brain health choices. This is our puzzle twist line. Love these guys. They're out of Minnesota. This one here is the original. This is how it's going to look when it is done. And so if you see them next to each other, you're going to see things are moved or words are changed. And so instead of hot enough for you, it's going to say cold enough for you. So there's just 12 to 15 different little changes in the puzzles, which is really kind of a fun way to get you to be involved while you're putting your puzzle together. In 2006, we started the store because my son had a severe speech delay and a neurological writing disorder. And I wanted to see games be a way for him to be able to succeed through schooling and with his teachers and his friends and everything. And so we started bringing games into the home, and they're different than what you'd see today. Games back in 2006 were a little more like you'd see traditionally at a Walmart or a big box store. And so we wanted to bring in games that were going to be about the European style of gaming. The way you use games here in America back in the 1990s, it was based in luck. So you'd roll the dice and you would hope for something to be good for you. Like, let's use the example Monopoly or the Game of Life. It was all based in luck. There was very little skill. And the games of today, the European style games that came over, those are all based in skill. So they're making decisions, they're making choices. You have more control over the destiny of what's going on in your game and the destiny of how you enjoy the game. So that's really what the European style games have changed. They've made it so that people have a control over what they're doing and they're learning something as they go. For a number of years, we've been collecting customers from across the nation. Very proud because, I mean, we've been doing this for almost 2 decades. So kids who grew up here have moved away, they have families, and they're bringing their families back to visit us. So yeah, we have tourists who come from all over. Really proud of that because it's really kind of a nice coming home moment. We see people during summer and Thanksgiving and Christmas, they come back with their families. And then folks who've just stumbled over us in their tourist destination times and visit us. So last year we worked really hard to rebrand the city. So now we're calling it Cheboard Games Wisconsin. We think it's a good piece.
We loved our board games that we bought there last year. There's actually one that permanently stays in our car. It's like chickens and foxes. You got to stop in and ask about it. All right, you will find the game board on North 8th Street in Sheboygan.
The-gameboard.com and on Facebook, the Game Board LLC. And they are passionate about play. So the Game Board wants you to win a bundle of gaming goodies.
It includes several games, a kite, a tote bag, some hot sauce, and a really fun, squishy, nice ice Neato. You can register right now at wearegreenbay.com. Click on contests. Our winner announcement happens during our town, Sheboygan County, this Friday, live at Blue Harbor.
Welcome back to Local 5 Live. Melaine, do you spy Jordan there?
I had a hint from our weather team. They were pointing him out. He's right in the middle of our screen, hanging with all the railbirds, people with their bikes. So exciting.
Both our meteorologists, Ryan and Nathan, were pointing at the screen saying, that's Jordan right there. You know, but the first public practice of Packers training camp gets underway this morning at 10:30.
And the all-important bike ride is getting underway. Jordan is checking in with all the railbirds.
Yeah, I'm the big dude, 6'6" guy with the only shirt in blue, I think. There might be a couple more here as I look off, another one of our reporters, but this is where all the magic is happening, right there. They're going to be coming out of the locker room area right into where the kids are awaiting with their bikes. So it's a lot of fun, and of course we got the railbirds here to get that chance to see possibly these players and rookies. We got a football standing by. Here we go, there we go. All right, so we got Chris here. Chris, first off, where are you from, man?
Oregon, Salem, Oregon.
Okay, so this is obviously something you don't do very often then, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why'd you come here today?
Take my son. It's Packers tradition. Come let him see the players, maybe get an autograph or two.
Yeah, that's great. So are you looking forward to the Packers season? I mean, the fact that July's flying by so fast and we already have Packers training camp starting today, I mean, you got to be looking forward to it, right?
Very excited.
Yeah.
We're very excited. We only have the Ducks in Oregon, so we're very excited.
All right. Benson right here. So you got a marker in hand. There's got to be a player that you're looking forward to seeing, right?
Yeah, what's up, my visitors? So I'm looking to see Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Matthew Golden, You already know.
I think that's awesome. And you have never seen a practice before, right?
Yeah,
All right.
no.
So
First one.
this has got to be pretty cool going on down there. You know, Radicki Field and everything opened up. Are you going to be snapping a lot of pictures and talking to your friends about this eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be fun. All right, so we're going to go on over to Chad now. So, Chad, you're the local dad, right, from De Pere, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this isn't something you've done before, right?
I've never done it before.
Okay, so talk about the experience that you get to share with your kid then and bringing them down here and having some fun.
Yeah, no, it's something I've always wanted to do, and having the opportunity today would be is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
My buddy come in from Oregon, and he said he was going to take his kid. And I'm like, all right, Porter, come on, let's go.
Do you think it helps having the draft here that, you know, kind of gets that excitement stirring up early on?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And during practice, you know, there's got to be something that you're looking forward to seeing. That's obviously the reason why you're down here, right?
Maybe see Gold and see how he's doing.
Yeah, cool. All right, Porter, you're next, man. All right, so you've been here before, obviously, probably around Lambeau Field, but there's got to be something that you're looking forward to today. What is it?
I'm looking to get my football signed by Jordan Love and other players.
Yeah.
And have some fun, just chill around here and feel the football.
Yeah, it's got to be fun. Have you actually been to a game before?
Yes.
All right,
like
very cool.
5 times, I think.
All right, so lots of fun, everybody. Hopefully the rain can stay away. It looks like off in the distance it's getting a little dark, but we got these kids, and I'm sure their dream is to go to the NFL one day. All right, give them a good pass here. Let's see if they can catch it. There might be some scouts watching. Oh, Dad, come on, overthrew him a little bit.
I let him.
All right, so we're having fun here at Lambeau Field. Remember, practice sessions are going to be going on this week, and then we got family night, which is 2 Fridays from now, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Shareholders, by the way, is this upcoming Friday, so you can get on the fun, check out the Packers Pro Shop. We will be continuing the coverage here with our sports reporting team. They are down there by the bikes. You can find that content maybe on the noon show or later on this afternoon.
I blame the throw, Jordan. I got to blame the throw.
Such a fun tradition. Thanks for the update.
It's so exciting down there. All right, Frank's new show is on stage at the Meyer Theater. It's called Found My Thrill on Scrays Hill. It offers laughter, history, and classic music.
So we're sending 5 lucky viewers. Register right now for a pair of tickets at wearegreenbay.com. Click on contest. We will announce our winner on August 1st.
We'll give your next steak dinner a flavorful burst with a margarita marinade.
Angie is here from the Wisconsin Beef Council to share the recipe, and then we're going to top it off with a festive orange salsa. It's nice to see you.
Angie.
Yes, good morning. This recipe is so fun. It's so delicious, simple, and economical. So we're going to use a top round steak. Very lean cut. Traditionally not a cut. We can't buy and just throw it on the grill. I mean, you could, but you're not going to have a good eating experience.
Okay.
It needs a little love. It needs a little prep. I like marinating top round steaks 24 hours. So let's say I'm going to grill tomorrow night. So tonight, make the marinade, put it in. I just use like a little throwaway plastic bag, especially if I'm traveling, but glass dish is fine.
Okay.
Try not use a metal dish because you want an acidic ingredient in your marinade to do the tenderizing.
Got it.
And then you could have a little reaction. But then also too, I wanted to show this. I got a little, kind of like a little needle tenderizer. Very economical to buy if you want to invest in one of these, but you can kind of take it and
what is that doing?
Tenderize it. It's breaking up the muscles in this top round. Top round is very lean. Like any of the rounds, very lean. They don't have that marbling. This one actually looks like it has marbling, but it's not supposed to. So they're not as tender, we like to say.
Do we do both sides, or is one side good?
Do both sides.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it in your little baggie or your glass dish. Throw the marinade on and let it hang out in the fridge. Now the marinade is orange juice concentrate, about half of a, don't make your orange juice, and then a little tequila, some fresh lime juice.
Oh my gosh.
And then a little dried oregano, a little garlic.
No tequila.
A little tequila in here, yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, the recipe calls for half of a cup.
Okay.
Sometimes I use a quarter cup because then you smell it and you're, tequila.
Hey, but you said National Tequila Day is tomorrow?
That's what I saw on the internet. So if you don't have a recipe yet, then fresh orange salsa. You guys whip that up. So I've got 2 oranges.
Okay. All right, and then what are we doing next?
Then we're going to throw in cilantro, do all of that.
Okay.
1 small red onion, 1 jalapeno pepper, seeded and chopped,
Okay.
2 tablespoons of EVOO, some dried oregano, so a little bit the same flavor as the marinade.
Oh, I just spilled all your salt. For those of you who are superstitious, I'm going to put it over my shoulder. Don't
That's
worry.
okay, so now it's lower sodium. So this is good.
Okay.
And I just
Made it healthier.
Yeah, and then
welcome.
squeeze in the lime. Then I've got that was
Squeeze
my
this
raw
in.
one. Okay, keep my tongs separate.
Both have the lime?
Yeah, if you want.
I mean, our staff usually eats this, so I want to make sure it tastes okay.
Yeah, that'd be good. We can
Salt
throw a
in
little
the
more.
kitchen.
We'll throw a little more salt in.
All right. Oh, that looks actually really tender and juicy.
It's not bad. It's not bad. So I did
And
marinate
it's even a little
this.
pink in the middle, how I like it.
Yeah, so, and that's a good point, Lisa. Now, if you like your steaks more well done, you might not be super happy with the top round.
Okay.
Because you're going to lose that tenderness, some of your tenderness and juiciness. But yeah, let's see if I can.
Looks really juicy.
Ooh. Yeah, so plate this up, serve it with the fresh orange salsa, and it's delicious. This is like the epitome of a beautiful
Put it on top?
summer meal.
Right on
Sure,
the side?
or the side.
All right, we'll go right on the side.
Yeah. So this is our margarita beef with orange salsa. Beeftips.com is the website. Click right on As Seen on TV. I got like 3 or 4 other top round steak recipes too. Fun.
And it's generally a cheaper cut of meat, so we can save some money doing this recipe.
Yeah, if you want to do more, it's more like a weeknight grill recipe.
Sure.
But you know what? Actually, with this marinade and the salsa, it's fancy enough. Heck, you can make it for the
dripping
meals.
right now.
It is.
My
It looks
kids
really
eat
good.
anything on a taco shell, so I could put this right on a tortilla, little salsa on the top.
Yes.
There it is. All right,
Yes.
more easy to follow recipes using Wisconsin beef by visiting beeftips.com.
Thanks, Angie.
You're welcome.
Welcome back. When it's time for a new look in your home without a long process, you can trust the experts at Kitchen Tune-Up.
We are talking about that trust factor with owner Ashley Coons. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, let's start with one of the reasons that a lot of your customers trust you, and that is the team. We haven't talked yet about the team at Kitchen Tune-Up. Tell us about your staff.
We have a really great team, a great set of workers right now, from everything from our office staff to our design consultants to our installers. We all have the same end goal, and really we want to help people get beautiful kitchens, have a good process and experience along the way, and we're just really customer service focused.
Yeah.
So
You say you have 5 trust points that we can count on, starting with the fact that you listen carefully, and that is just something that's so important to customers.
it is. We need to be able to hear what people want. What's working, what's not working. We don't have a predetermined agenda of something that we're going to say has to be done. There's so many different solutions and options that can be done in a space, and a lot of people don't even know what those options are. So to be able to listen for what they actually need and want to help them save money or get the function and look that they need or want is really key.
There's nothing worse than when you schedule a service and they'll be like, we'll be there between 9 and 5, right? One of your other key trust points is that you arrive on time.
We do. It's a big stickler for us. Dependable scheduling, flexible scheduling, being able to arrive when we say we're going to. It's so interesting. That's a lot of times what people say in our reviews is, you arrived on time. And it's like, yes, we did. Like, that's part of what we do. But I think it's so uncommon these days. But rain, snow, sunshine, we're there.
You're like the mail.
Yeah.
You're going to get there.
That's right.
I think sometimes people are hesitant to remodel because they don't want the mess, they don't want the impact, and your team is trusted to respect our home. What does that mean?
Yeah, so respecting your home, your pets, your areas of the home. We clean up at the end of every day. We want to treat it as if it's our own home, and we don't want to leave a big mess. We don't want to make you have to go eat out at restaurants the whole time we're there. We want to make the kitchen as usable as possible at the end of every day.
And as we're looking at these before and after photos, it's amazing that different kind of solutions that you provide. That's another trust point.
It is. Being able to find people's unique styles and unique things. You know, maybe they want a pot filler, or maybe they really want a certain way to configure things that helps with their pets or their cats, or handicap accessible, or whatever their unique needs are, we can make things work for them.
And then you communicate through the whole process. Talk about that step.
Yeah, communication is key, really, and people don't want to be in the dark, especially if they're investing in a project. They want to be involved. They want to know what's happening, and we want to make sure everyone understands where things are in the process, what's happening next, what design choices they've made, and where everything is. I think that clear and consistent communication is really helpful for people.
Talk a little bit about what happens during that first step with you, and that's the free estimate.
Oh, sure. So people can call us or check us out on Facebook or our website, and we're always happy to come out and take a look, see how we can help. We generally always match someone up with one of our design consultants, and they can help design things and provide all those solutions and different options that are available.
You have us inspired with all of those photos, and if you want to get that free estimate, you can call 920-968-5887.
Or you can see those transformations yourself at kitchentuneup.com. You can also schedule your estimate there. Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you.
All right, tomorrow on Local 5 Live, a boutique just for kids and the people who love to buy gifts from them. We'll take you to Kohler for Little Love.
And the historical recreation that led to a popular Two Rivers event, Snowfest.
Then local musicians get on stage for cancer.
And we are running with scissors. We'll tell you more tomorrow.
Lisa Malik's wardrobe provided by Furs and Clothing of Distinction, downtown Green Bay. Portions of Local 5 Live, sponsored by